What am I needed for? Cheap view. Oh, this guy didn't get banned. Interesting. What am I needed for? Not a person. Yeah, send him to the ban. Send him to the ban zone. Did I put pain? No, I don't even know. Sage, how far away are you from my house right now? I was about to say, do you remember my address? But I know for a fact you know where I live. They did get banned. 20 minutes max. Interesting. I don't know. How good? I just kissed the mic. I don't know if I bet you all saw that, but I just smooched it on accident. 20 minutes max. I don't know. Part of me wants to ask you to come help me with the list last bit, but it's really not going to take me that long. I just really hate it. I think that's a mean reason to call you over, and it's so late. I'm not going to make you come over. But do you have any advice for edging? Type it up. I'll be over there in a second to look at it. Once I finish fucking up this corner I hate this corner. You want to know why? Because it's near the wall I'll never show you guys. It's for people in real life to see. I just got an Instagram reel. Anytime you hear me smacking my paintbrush like that, it's because there's dirt all up in it and I need it off so I don't ruin the rest of the paint job. Ooh, my. Anyways. It's not like it came out bad last time, so I'm not too worried about it. It should be fine. Who the fuck is it? Oh, it's my brother. Uh-oh. Don't say anything racist, Jonathan. I'm on stream.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. I know how much you love slurs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Say one of your favorites.
That's fun. So you haven't put the cover on.
No, because hold this. Oh my god. Detect my ear. Okay.
Yeah, it's a good workout.
Yeah. I probably only did that when you were here. I've not scratched my head once. Yeah. Did you just get home? What day is it? Where were you?
No.
Oh, you were in your room?
Yeah. I just saw it off. See what you're doing.
I did not hear a word you said.
Good. I said I saw the light, so I wanted to see what you're doing.
Oh, what'd you think I was doing? What do you think of the color? I think I missed a few spots, but
yeah,
I think I can ignore them for the most part. That's how they're supposed to go. Huh?
Yes.
It doesn't really matter.
It's safer this way.
Huh?
It's safer this way.
It is technically safer.
The chances of that happening like next setup.
Yeah, whatever. It's how my electrician put it in. So it's how they're staying. As long as the entire room is like this, there's no problem. If there's one that's not flipped, it's a problem. Anyways, See ya. You should next time bring a piss bottle. I need to pee. Otherwise, my penis is going in that shop vac. Not a sexual thing. It's just the easiest way to clean it. Straight from the source. Anyways, that's my promise. I hate this corner.
We're going to the store tomorrow.
What store? Aldi's?
Yeah.
If you guys are gonna buy drinks, don't buy them, and then I will get them for cheaper and more at Costco. Huh? Yeah. Am I allowed to drink those? Do I throw? Can I just throw you some money and then? Are you cold? I don't think it's that cold in here. I'm sure I can see my breath. That's kind of how I like to sleep. Okay. All right. See you. I'll be up all night. Ugh. Anyways, guys, welcome. That was my brother. That was my brother. Did everyone say hi to my brother? Also, are you gonna paint this room? You tell me if you need me. I think I'm good because I think by the time you get here, I'd be pretty much done. Yeah, I think it's coming together nicely. I'm gonna hit that corner a little bit more, and then we're gonna hit this trim up, hit that trim up, hit that corner, and I think we'll be good. I understand. I know without a doubt in my mind that if I asked, you would show up, Sage, and I do appreciate that a lot. It's good to meet. It's good to have people like you. In that regard, I appreciate that. So, no, I think I'll be good. I don't want to. I like having people come over for help, but I always feel bad if they come over. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no, I think we're done here, and I'm like, ugh. So sometimes I'll just make more work. Ooh. I think I'll be. I forgot my own plan. I moved the ladder. I'm painting everything. Whatever. I'm like a bad contractor. I really hate this wall a lot. You guys like my candid conversation with my brother, my own flesh and blood. I really hate this corner. This corner dies with me. I hate this corner. Guys, have I mentioned how much I hate this wall? It's not indicative. Holy shit, no! All right, we're good. This thing's trying to fuck all my shit up. Oh. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna hit these smaller, easier to reach spots. Whew. What the fuck happened right here? You got paint over it. It'll make it like reliquidize, rehydrate rather. I need something to slap this wet thing on. This thing's gonna be covered in paint by the end of the day. End of my experience painting this room. Oh, I saw that you asked the question of how often am I gonna paint this, Zig. Hopefully one time. Why do you ask? So I don't think I'll make it a habit to repaint this room. If I was to repaint this room often, I would need to be a lot bigger of a streamer. Oh. There's drywall dust all over these, so I gotta clean it out so it doesn't leave the paint much grimy. Bob Ross style. So which room to paint after this? What? Why do you think I'm gonna keep painting rooms? Are you so certain of this activity? I'm not doing that. All right. Oh, gonna have to paint right here. Oh, gross. This. Ooh. Yeah. I want to take this quiet moment while I think about not peeing myself to take a moment to thank y'all for watching. I keep looking back and I see that you guys are still there, and I think that's I'm not only impressive, I think it's crazy because what the fuck are you watching? What the fuck are you watching? Why are you watching it? The title is Let's Talk About Games and Watch Paint Dry. I think that's silly. And you're doing it. I appreciate that. Oh, Zig, I can't help but notice you're here a lot. And you don't have your own command. What's up with that? Why don't you have your own command, Zig? Why don't you have your own command? And what does your command do? I simply must know. What does your command do? Ooh. Oh. A mural would be cool as fuck. Good point. I think so. I do agree, though. A mural would be kind of cool. And I know a lot of people who are good at art that would totally be down to to get that up. I think that'd be sick. I just need, before I can do that. Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Oh man, that's such a good idea. That's such a good idea. I have so many friends that are so good with art to the point where it's frustrating. That'd be so good. Man, that's such a good idea. I'm gonna have to wait on that for sure. But oh man, that's such a good idea. Oh, I think I would want one of those, like a mural with like a lot of references though. So I would need to be in this workshop more often and I want to make videos of me making stuff. And I want those to be in there and like things I did on stream. So like soy milk, the pain wheel made. Just I don't know. I would just leave it up to you guys. Like I'm not saying you have to do it, Sage, but you're one of my arty friends. So look, you're one of my arty friends. So I mean, I'd be very, honored. I'll leave it really up to you. But I like a good reference, and then one of those things where if you make it a reference thing, eventually it becomes outdated, and then you're like, oh, I guess I have to make another one, and then they update it or put a new one somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's just one of those cool things. I don't know. Or it could just be like an abstract thing that just looks cool. I don't know. I just, oh man, that's so cool. That's such a cool idea. The can of Spam. I don't know. I like to, like, I have a lot of faith. And when I see someone do something and they do it well, I take full faith in their ability to do that thing. Like, with the electrical, I'm not an electrician. I don't know. I know a little bit about electrical, but I'm not good. I have a friend who's an electrician. I trust them completely if I asked, to accomplish a goal involving electrical, and then them being to completely be able to accomplish that goal. I just simply put money towards their attempts, whatever they need to do it. I'll buy it, and then we get it done. And then they're like, they'll be like, oh, I don't know if I should do this or this. These are the pros of this one, and then this one, and I'm like, okay, well, you can tell me all day about the advantages of this or that, but at the end of the day, I won't know what's better. I won't know the practicality of whatever it is. So I'm immediately gonna pick. I'm gonna let you pick, and whatever you pick, I take full responsibility of. But I'm not worried about that because I know what my friends are able to do pretty well. And I don't want it to seem like, oh, I know what my friends are good at so I can use them. But it's not, it's not a bad thing to have friends that are good at certain things and then call them up when you need help with those things, or ask them if they can do those things. You know what I mean? I don't want to. Anyways. See what I missed in chat here. We got some purple text. So just chatting. I want to paint your wall is what I'm saying. Make it like a sticker style. Add things as they happen. Ooh, that's so good. That's so good. That's such a good idea. Ooh, we have a duck and soy milk. Then add things later. Like added together, tattoo sleeve. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's why you're the art. That's you're the art friend. Oh, that's such a cool idea. I just don't know what. Ideally, you put it like, bam, right there. So the idea is, if I did have my streamer set up in here, it'd probably be like right here, or over here. Yeah, probably not over there. Or over here, next to a window, which would cause some glare, but should be fine. But yeah, no, that's a super cool idea. I would have to find a good spot for it to go. But that's such a cool idea, Sage. Oh, that's such a good idea. Fuck, I love that idea. It's like when I bought my emotes, like the person would ask me his like opinions. I'm like, I would just tell him like, I have full faith in you to make this look good. Do whatever you think will be best, right? I just give them full reign, because they're gonna have a better idea of what would look good, you give them a general idea of something you want, and then they just kind of run with it. That's what a lot of, I'm not saying that all arty people are like this, but that's what most of them really need, is just like, they don't know what to make, so they're not making stuff all the time. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, but they're like, they want to draw, they want to paint, they want to make something arty. It's a weird word, but I'm going to keep using it. They just don't know what to make. But once you give them like an idea, they're pretty good at running with it. I like that. So you give them a little guidance, and then as soon as they seem to have like grabbed it, once they grab the idea, I feel like it's just best to let them run with it. And then you wait for them to finish. And I'm not saying it's gonna be perfect immediately. They're gonna show you it, and you're gonna go, that's really good. And then you can't be afraid to be like, what if you add this? And then they'll probably go, oh, I didn't think about that. And then they'll add it. Stuff like that. I like that. I think it's the best way to do it. You let them run with it. And then once they've, not saying they haven't finished the whole thing, but once they've gotten it going, they show it to you and you go, that's really good, because it's always going to be really good. And then what's happening here? And then you'll just add like a little bit of input, and they'll go, oh, I see what you're saying. And then they'll go again. They'll do another spurt. That's what I've noticed, rather. Let's see here. Would make a good backdrop. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, exactly. Dude, I love art. It makes me so mad to do. I'm not good at making what I think in my head come out how I want it to. It's just, it doesn't work like that. It's not work like that. I remember I like Photoshop a lot. I enjoy working on Photoshop. I think I like digital art more. I know people don't want, they don't want you to say digital art's easier. But I can for sure say it's more forgiving. A digital art you can't argue that it's not. You can't have an undo button and not say it's more forgiving. I don't want people to take that as, oh, it's not impressive. It makes it more forgiving, which I like, but it doesn't make it not hard to do. You know what I mean? Like, if I mess up while I'm drawing on a piece of paper, I can erase it. It's never going to be a good enough job where I don't see that little first mistake. So in that sense, I would find digital art easier to do And I don't think there's a problem with a medium of art being easier. I don't think that's an inappropriate thing to say, but it shouldn't be used as an excuse to diminish almost a work of effort. That's really what it is. Like, you know what I mean? That's the big difference. I feel like that's the drop off between where people who use AI to make art fail to understand when they hold on. Sorry about this. Um that's where they fail to see is that it's not a tool. It's sure it's a tool, like art program is a tool, but using an AI takes away the effort and like kind of the thought behind it all, which then diminishes the end product. And I think we were talking about that kind of earlier today. I don't know if you guys were all there for that, but we were talking about kind of an effort sometimes is more important than the end result. Fuck. I'm just gonna keep pouring it into the, and then just do a little bit more. To be more than enough. I think it's important distinction. Something can be easy and still impressive. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think people. I think people who discredit a digital artist for that is just kind of stupid. I wouldn't want to draw on a piece of paper. Like, I think what it ends up doing when you use almost an art program online, like a digital thing, it does almost in a way kind of have to. It almost bumps up the expectation in quality, which is kind of hard to deal with, but I can make a damn good dish set. Why are we talking about dish sets? But yeah, that's my opinion on art. I would love to hear your guys' opinion on digital art. I do still think it's very impressive. It's also a good reason. Like, a lot of people hate abstract art. For like, I think almost the same reason as digital art. Almost, they're like it. To them, it seems like less effort, and sometimes you can't argue that. Sometimes this is less effort. It's less thought, and it's just it doesn't really achieve a level of standard, like quality or impressiveness. Like if I draw a square, right? You're like, okay, great. I suppose, right? If I draw that on a piece of paper, not impressive. If I use an art program for that, certainly not impressive. You know what I mean? It just really depends on what you're doing. I feel like if you're gonna do like abstract art, you better at least put that. You better do that physical thing. You better not put that in front of me and say, "Look, I put all these circles together on Microsoft Paint." I'm like, dude, what are you doing to me? What did you want from me? What did you want me to say? I don't think that's crazy. Whoop. Anyways, but I think we're almost done here, guys. That is not the correct way to get off this ladder. Um, I do like the idea of a backdrop being. It's not a bad idea. You put it like, I don't even know. I'm trying to think where it could it be where it's still a backdrop. I hope I don't get like a text later from like Sage being like, your opinions on art were bad. And I think you should never talk about them again. I'd be like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm not an expert, so don't. I want you guys to never take my opinion as fact, unless it's about um how awesome I am. The answer is super duper awesome, uber super rare awesome. It's a battle catch reference for all you guys who are swag enough to understand.